Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Xplosion. I'm Jonathan Coachman here with Queen Helena or Helpina. I guess that's Queen Helena. Queen Helena. I can't say her name right. And a jackal. Well, a lot of folks can't say my name right. Queen Helena, I guess, or Helpina. It's the best you're going to get to saying my name. Well, today here on Xplosion, we're going to finally get the seeds of that backfight between, one half of the one whiff or break of the beautiful folk, Angelina Love and Madison Rain. Well, you see, this is going to be good. Ever since we won the TWF Women's Tag Team Championships, we have been on top of the world. You know, we're really flawless at this point. No one can even touch us anymore. And it's really sad to know that these belts, unlike the WWE ones or the former IW ones, these ones would be going to be thought with class. Well, what would you think? Wow. What would you think, Angelina? I would think the same thing. That no one has the skill or craft to beat us. Well, see, that's where you're wrong, Sasha Banks says. Because we will beat you. And you might say, you might call this IW, Sasha Banks, but WWE fights IW. Well, we all know IW is short for Impact Wrestling, Jonathan Coachman says. Yeah, Queen Halpinla says, it sure is. Well, we all know, the Jackal says how that's going to turn out. Let's get the fight overseer in here. This is for the TWF Women's Tag Team Championships, or Fighterhood. First, the challengers. They are the Boston Hug Connection, Sasha Banks and Bayley. And the TWF Women Tag Team Champions, Angelina Love and Madison Rain, who, by the way, is now back in IW again. Jonathan Coachman says. Well, don't forget, Madison Rain is at least a 5-time IW Knockouts Heavyweight Champion. She won as many times as Gil Kim and Angelina Love and, Mickey James and Victoria and all things like that. Well, it might be true. Who's going to start out here? Well, it looks like it's going to be Sasha Banks and Angelina Love starting it out here. Well, the Jackal says, Sasha Banks, I talked with Corey Graves. Sasha Banks is right. Her track record of keeping belts don't do very good. And Angelina Love thinks that she's got everything under control here, but she doesn't have anything under running. And she doesn't. Sasha Banks coming back and taking down Angelina Love. Now she just tagged in Bayley now. Yeah, Bayley's got to get her now. Bayley to belly. And that's going to get Angelina Love in now, Jonathan Coachman says. Queen Halapilia says, I think Madison Rain has what it takes. She is the first TWF women's heavyweight fighter, is she not? Yes, she is. Wait a minute. And Bayley does it. Got her. Bayley to belly and Madison Rain. And now just tagged in Sasha Banks now. And Sasha Banks got her. And the bank statement. The bank statement's on now. And Bayley coming back in now. Bayley to belly. Just took out Angelina Love. Oh no, the Jackal says, don't tap out. No, ding ding ding. Here is your winners. And the new TWF Women's Tag Team Champion, the Hug and Boss Connection, Sasha Banks and Bayley. Now, ain't that just that? Ain't that just all? That's just really, really sad. The Jackal says that we're gonna have Bayley and Sasha Banks being two-time TWF Women's Tag Team Champions here in the Toy Wrestling Federation. Well, Queen Helena, I guess Helena says, I think they do a good job. You know, I liked them. Bayley can't even keep it in her hand. That's how bad this is. Well, Jonathan Coachman says that was really good. Sasha Banks and Bayley won the TWF Women's Tag Team back again here on Xplosion. Well, that's going to be all the time we have here for Xplosion. Jonathan Coachman, Queen Helena, filling in this week, and the Jackal. 4 will be back next week for Xplosion. Renee Young will be back for main event next week. Hope you liked Xplosion, and we'll see you next week. We'll see you tomorrow for 205 Live.